Having a fruit drink here. Hey, welcome. Yes, I'm trying. All right. So when I talk about my blends, we got a major one today. So we got 3/4 of a whole lemon, the seeds, the pith, the skin, everything. Cut it up, throw it in a blender. I've got two good size kumquats. I just cut the ends, split them down the middle, throw them in the blender. Then I added a half a green apple, cut it up, throw it in the blender. I added a clove of garlic. I added a decent amount of raw turmeric. Organic ginger, and then I put some blueberries in there too. So this is usually my blends that I talk about. For men out there, whole lemons, half lemons blended up are very good for prostate, very good for kidney and adrenal health, liver health, etc., etc. So I tend to try to get these down as best as I can. Um, Sometimes it gets hard, it's tough, but oh, and I put 2 tablespoons of raw olive oil, organic, one sourced, real olive oil, 2 tablespoons raw. So that'll let it crust. Yeah, so you know, this is it, man. This is a good elixir right here. But it's tough to get down, especially when you got to drink all this. That's a lot. This is a big mason jar, and it's filthy here, you know. So let's see what we do. Let's try to get that. Damn. Whew. Makes you feel good after. Not gonna lie. Thomas, hi, welcome. Marcus, welcome. And Thomas, Thanos, if you're not a sub, please do. Anybody on, please sub up. Food Tray Mike, we do food ASMR, sign language ASMR. We do we do a lot of lives now, but my lives are just about explaining me and bringing people in. Oliver, welcome. If you're not a sub, please do. Just drinking my morning juice drink here. Um, nah. This is a blend, my brother. I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, I'm a big 420 guy, but I don't drink alcohol. This right here is a 3/4 of a whole lemon, cut up, thrown in the blender, the whole thing, seeds, skin, whatever. 2 kumquats thrown in the blender, clove of garlic thrown in the blender, uh, organic ginger thrown in the blender, half a green organic green apple cut up thrown in the blender, and a few handfuls of blueberries thrown in the blender. Blended it up, and I added 2 tablespoons of raw olive oil. So as you can see, the sediment at the bottom, and you see all that. That's all the blueberries. That's all juice, my brother. I don't drink alcohol. I hate alcohol. I'll socially drink, if there's girls around. I'm at a wedding, which doesn't happen at my age, but when I was younger, I socially drank. I never was into it. I think it's a waste. But I hate alcohol. It's a devil's poison. But yeah, I'm all for the juice drink. So I wanted to get a live in, so I figured I'd start the live while you know, yeah, alcohol is poison, in my opinion. I hate it. I'm sorry. Sorry if I offend anybody, but alcohol is a waste. All you do is get hyped up, fights, domestic violence, etc., etc. It's no good. It's no good. Horrible for the liver, horrible for the body, it's horrible for everything, you know. But that's just my opinion. But I say I'll drink. I'll drink socially. If there's a gathering, there's gonna be some chicks there. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't like drinking, in the sense that I like the effect. I just don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. Yeah, well, I got it. It just came up. It was from yesterday, but it uploaded today. I don't know why this new phone takes so long to upload my videos. It's actually like pissing me off. I get a Google Pixel, and I did a video at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, just a simple garbanzo salad with chips. It's up now, and I had to re-download it, and it came. So it's I came up this morning. It was supposed to be up yesterday. So yeah. And I got to shake it around because it settles, you know. All right, I got to be careful here. Down there, but still stains up. Stuff's tough. Tough. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, man. It's okay, Thanos. If you're not a sub, just please sub me real quick. You'll enjoy my content ASMR. I make my videos for everybody. They're PG, so you don't have to worry. I welcome everybody on my channel. Yeah, I have raw ginger. I have our organic ginger in here, too. I have organic garlic. I have organic ginger. Like I said, half a green apple, 3/4 a lemon, two kumquats, blueberries. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just it's tough to get down. And 2 tablespoons raw, organic, one source real olive oil. So I shoot for 3 tablespoons raw olive oil a day. I was doing 1 to 2, but now I'm doing a definite 2, and I'm trying to up it to 3. And I'm wondering if that's why my skin looks more tan. You know, and I'm wondering if it's more drinking so much olive oil. I'm wondering if it like has an effect in the gelatin, because like I don't go in the sun, and I'm not as white as I normally. You know, I'm Italian, but like it seems like I don't know. It seems like in my face I got like a hue of like olive oil. I don't know if that's just me, but I mean, like I said, I'm 47, but I guess my skin looks pretty good for 47, right? I mean, I crinkle a lot, so I've been doing this since my 20s, so that's why that's gonna be there. Yeah, gelatin is it's like collagen, but in my opinion, it's better. You know when you make Jello and it hardens, well, that's gelatin. So you go to Walmart and they sell their own brand. It's like $3 cheaper. You can get the Knox. They sell the packets or they sell a box, and it's zero. I think zero calorie or zero carb. I think it's like 5 calories, but it's 8 grams of protein per packet. Zero carbohydrate. It's unflavored. It's zero sugar. And then you just, if you make tea or you make coffee, you throw like 3 to 4 packets in while it's hot. You do it a packet at a time. And then you may want to throw it in a microwave for about 30, 45 seconds. You know, sweeten it up. You know, put the cream and sweetener before, throw it in the microwave, and then drink it down. So now you got a cup of coffee or a cup of tea that's going to have 24 to 32 grams of protein in it, depending on the packet. at minimal calorie that's actually a gelatinous material that's going to lubricate your joints, it's going to strengthen your bones, that's going to help your ligaments, it's going to help your tendons, it's going to help your whole body, it's going to help your hair, it's going to help your skin, it's going to help your nails. Research gelatin. I tell people all the time, best way to get it in, throw it in that coffee, throw it, why make jello and then eat jello? You know what I mean? That's pointless. You want to get it in raw, and the way to get it in raw is to pour it in a liquid and drink it as a liquid form. And then it goes into the body. And once you start doing that, you'll notice for a few weeks your bowel movements actually are like gelatinous. They actually kind of slide out. And when you look at them, it looks like until your body starts getting used to it and adjust to it, and then everything normals out. So I think there might be some benefit to it. I think it's helped my shoulders a little bit, my joints a little bit, but, yeah, definitely. But I'm telling you, Marcus, try the gelatin. You can't go wrong. And if you go to Amazon, you can get it in bulk. But I just go to Walmart and I get it there. I go to Walmart, I get it there. I get a box, it's like $13. And then like the following week I might need 3-4 packs. I drink like, I don't know. I like 5 days. Like, let's see. We got Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's about 5 days a week I'm drinking 3 to 4 packets of gelatin. Sometimes 6, but mostly 5. Yeah, I'll show you actually. This is why I like doing these lives. They ask me like if I make theme-based lives, and I don't really want to make theme-based lives. Like my lives are always theme-based because I'm like getting people in, I'm educating people. I whisper on my ASMR, so this gives me a chance to speak. So like, it's kind of like what I do. But the gelatin, this is it right here. Great value, unflavored gelatin. Box of it, right? And then they come on in a little packet. Each packet has 8 grams of protein. So right here is 16 grams of protein. And you think about that. 16 grams of protein right here. And you throw that in your coffee. It's like extra way to get protein if that's what you feel you need. So then from there, and it's only, like I said, it's 5 calories, right? But there's 0 sugars, there's zero carbs, there's 5 milligrams of sodium, and there's 2 grams of protein per serving. So the 2 grams of protein, so the calories are probably coming from the protein. So if you use a whole packet, you're going to get 20 grams of calories and you're going to get 8 grams of protein. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. And ingredients, gelatin. And I believe it comes from the hoof. I think they grind the hoof to get it. It's a cheaper nutrient in a way, but it's very beneficial, especially when you drink it raw, in the sense of the coffee or the tea. And it blends up pretty easily. It's not a hard, it's not that bad, Yeah, it's not that bad. You get that drink. Like I said, here's my blender. Here, I'll show it to you this way. There's my blender. There's an excellent olive oil to use. You get this I got this at Big Y. It was on sale. It was like 20 something bucks, but it's 30 something ounces. So it averages out to like, $12 for like a 16 ouncer. And you look at it, it's USDA organic, it's kosher, it's this, it's that. Hey, Spacious, how are you? So this is good olive oil to get. And then I add that in raw, you know. And here's the blueberries that I was using right here, you know, and I just throw them in. I make sure all my, you know, I got a lot of candy though. We got a lot of candy. We got a lot of supplements down here a little bit. You know, here's my little supplementation area. Got some snacks up in here. Got a little more stuff here, you know. But that's the you know, that's what you want to use. You want to be using a good olive oil. You got to invest in a good olive oil. You know, you want to be using a good olive oil. So, so yeah, I would recommend that stuff there. And then now, whenever I take the, I I add some essential oils. That's very good. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. That's very good. I do the same. So now today I'm gonna use 3 oils from doTERRA. So I'm gonna use, and I recommend this, the oregano oil by doTERRA. Very good for gut health, uh, um, lower GI health, upper GI health, parasitic attributes, etc., etc. We're going to use a little Kabai oil, and we're going to be using a little, what is it? And we're going to be using a little peppermint. So now I put these in a veggie capsule and I swallow it. So the doTERRA oils are very good. You may want to look into that as well. If you have heartburn, sometimes I burp up the garlic. And I can tell you right now, your peppermint and your oregano, 1 drop of oregano, and I do 3 to 4 drops of peppermint. And that actually helps prevent and take away that burp. So these 2 things are also very good for heartburn. If you want to try something along with the over-counter stuff, you may want to integrate a little bit of this in there too, because that's going to help with heartburn. I can tell you that firsthand. So, like I said, you know, you know, you learn a lot here. It's all free knowledge. I don't hold nothing back. I let you guys and gals know what I know. These are the point of the lives. You know, so if people want to know what's the theme, well, the theme is to educate and to bring people in and to not be embarrassed of, you know, this is where I live, everybody. You know, I mean, I get obsessive with, like, sometimes bees will come in for some reason through here and there's like a little gap, so I got to put duct tape up because it's OCD, because I think when I'm not here they're going to fly in, so I got to put the duct tape, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, it's just a small in-law that I rent. You know, it just has a bathroom, small fridge. So, I mean, it's not really like I like to show it. It's kind of embarrassing for a 47-year-old man to be in this position. But I'm a humble dude. I don't have an ego. And it is what it is. I'm going to be honest with everybody because I'm an honest guy. I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, with humbleness comes humility. Humility makes humbleness. Humbleness ties into humility. Um, I'm humiliated every day of my life, most times, to be honest. Sometimes I feel like I walk in humility. Um, and then again, when stuff like this has to be shown, it reiterates that concept. Not like I'm not thankful. I'm not saying I'm not thankful. And I'm not thankful for the people that are upstairs that allow me to stay and that allow me to rent at a good price and have utilities included. I'm not saying I'm not thankful. What I'm saying at is that a guy in my freaking age of 47 should be in his own home or own apartment. That's all it is. You know, I didn't do it right in life, and I'm suffering and I'm paying the consequences for it now. And some days it just gets hard. You realize it more, and it gets harder. You know. Well, no, I'm sure, Marcus. That's what I'm saying. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying it's that bad. But what I'm saying is, in the position, in the how I grew up, and where I'm at, and where I'm, people that I've known where they're at, it's just hard for me. That's all. But yeah, yeah, no, humans can be tough. But no, Marcus, I agree. But I try my best, man. You know, I stay positive, you know. But I just letting you guys know what's in my head. You know, I want you guys to know who Food Tray Mike is. You know, I want you to know the real me. You know, yeah, yeah. You know, I have issues. Yeah, I have frustrations, but I'm trying to keep them separate. You know, I'm trying to just keep them in. But, you know, on these lives, and sometimes, you know, I got to let stuff out because I don't have people to talk to really to let stuff out. And I don't want to talk to because it's the same reiteration. You know, so I don't want to bother with people with, you know, my own whatever. It is what it is. I do the best that I can. So sometimes on the lives or whatever, I may rant a little, but it just makes me feel better. And then that way I don't have to rant to people that there really is no reason for them to hear it, you know? And if some of those people watch my videos, well, they can get an idea of how I'm feeling and they can see that I'm letting out frustration, but then they can also see that I'm holding strong when they see me in front of them. So that should give some more respect on my end, you know? Yeah, well, thank you. Well, I'm glad you came on, Donald. And like I said, you know, I feel for you. I work at a food pantry, and I take care of so many people. And when a guy comes in homeless, oh, I hook him up or her up quite well, you know. Um, so yeah, I really feel for you on that, Donald. Um, you have a YouTube channel, Donald? Maybe you should set one up and maybe, well, if you don't have a channel, you got to wait before you can get donations. I say it'd be nice to, you know. Where are you from, Donald? Oh shit, I'm almost out of that. Fuck. That's an expensive oil to have to order when I need. Oh no, the kabaya. Oh, I really don't need that. All right, we'll just go with this. No, I haven't been eating more. I've been eating less. I think the camera makes me look more jacked than I am. I'm not really jacked. Pretty thin. Like 5'5", 120, sometimes 118, you know? So, I mean, but I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard. I get lazy, and it's so expensive to buy food too. So I mean, it's just like I just try to. Yeah, you got a point. I guess that makes a good point. I never looked at it like that. Yeah. How old are you? 'Cause I just get worried. There's a lot of fillers and sugars and stuff, and I got to be careful with that at 47. Thank you, Marcus. Um, for me, Marcus, what would be good is the chicken and rice. Like basmati rice, I really like. Like if I did like chicken, steak, ground beef, burgers, different things, eggs, switcheroo type stuff, but like have more protein and more like berries and nuts and stuff, yogurt for like breakfast and then like throughout the day, you know. I know how to eat and I know how to set diets up. I mean, I'm very good at that actually. If you were to give me if any one of you guys said, okay, um, I can have 25, I need to have 2,500 calories a day right now. And you were to say to me, can you give me a diet? Well, yeah, we'd break that meal up 500 calories, 5 meals a day. Or we could take one of those meals and make it two snacks at 250 calories a day to make. So you got 2,500 calories, 5 meals. So now if I omit one, there's 4 meals at 500 calories. So that's 2,000. But now I take two snacks to make 2,500. So now you're eating 7 times at that point. So you see what I'm saying? I know how to do that. And then I would tell you, well, give me a list of the foods that you like from healthy. I'd start with fruits, vegetables, carbohydrates, proteins, junk foods, etc., etc. And then, hey, thanks, Crane. Do some more and do some more, please. Up the ante. God bless you, man. Uh, Crane, I'd say maybe about 3,500 or 13 inches, maybe. You know what, Crane? You know what I'm gonna do to you? We're gonna add you as a moderator. Look at that, Crane. You can troll and be a moderator. Look what I just did for you, my brother. So Crane has the option to kick people out of my chats. All right, made you that, Crane. Thank you. Yeah. So now you can come on my chats, you can troll, and you can kick people out. But don't troll too hard, because YouTube doesn't like the trolling. We gotta respect YouTube, but you do it in a fun way. So, you know, it'll be a good play around, because I like to have fun with the lives too. Hey, just filming. Yeah, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Hey, thank you, Marcus. God bless you. Thank you. I really need this, guy, so thank you so much. It's a very big help. Um, yeah, tips on starting a diet. Well, first off, how old are you? How tall are you? And how much do you weigh? And do you have a lot of body fat? Are you thin or are you just kind of average? And are you a hard gainer? I know that's a lot in one, but just give me a little synopsis. So I guess we could call the point of this live how to help people eat. Welcome. Please like and subscribe, my brother. We're helping people out today. Oh, you're 11 and average. Oh, you want to start training now? That's good. All right, just remember, just filming when you start weightlifting, you got to have proper form or you're going to mess your growth up. It's a fallacy that young kids will stunt their growth if they work out because the only way that happens is if you use improper form on like squats, deadlifts, things like that. And if you mess up your growth plate through improper form, you're going to mess up your growth. But if you do everything, and I'm sure your dad maybe might be helping you with that. And if he knows what he's doing, I'm sure you're good. But just stay conscious of that. You know, stay low weight until you work up and proper form always, and you'll be good. And I would say, Marcus, if you're average and you're 11, you want to gain some size, you want to put some weight on. Because for a guy like you, I don't know if your parents could help you, but you could get into some weight gainers. Amazon has good weight gainers, or you could make your own shakes. When I was in high school, I would make these shakes. I didn't have any muscle like I do now. If you check my videos out, you'll see some stuff. But when I was in high school, or when I was trying shakes, I used to like, Fairlife is a great milk. So make sure if you can drink milk, make sure your parents get the Fairlife because it's 13 grams of protein and only 6 grams of sugar per 8 ounces. So you could drink 2 cups and get 26 grams of protein and pretty much and the same amount of sugar as 1 glass of milk at 8 grams of protein. So you want to look into the Fairlife if you can drink milk. Then you may want to throw in some ice cream. You throw in some protein powder. You could throw in some yogurt, but that might be a little too much. But if not, instead of the ice cream, you could throw in some yogurt. Like, say in the morning, you could throw in 8 ounces of Fairlife. You could throw in a scoop of protein. You could throw in some blueberries, some strawberries, and some yogurt, and even some peanut butter. Or you could just take or throw in some peanut butter, even a couple tablespoons of that. Um, and if you really want to go ham, throw in a tablespoon of olive oil after you make that, because that'll be a healthy shake for you. A lot of calories. Throw in a tablespoon of olive oil and drink that. And then later on in the day after you get home from school, like when you're hungry and you're going to want that snack before dinner, have another shake, but this time make a nice milkshake. So put your 8 ounces of Fairlife in there. And if you can't do milk, do almond or something like that. And if you can't do almond, you can do rice, you can do coconut milk. There's other different things. Um, throw in that throw in the milk, 8 ounces. Throw in the scoop of protein, and then throw in some ice cream, and then throw in some peanut butter. And if you really wanted to, you can throw in some Nutella too, which would make it taste even better, and blend it up, and then drink that down. Instead of wasting money on weight gainers that are filled with a bunch of crap that you don't really want in your body, especially at a young age, I just recommend getting more protein and then just making shakes with like berries, strawberries, blueberries, banana if you like that. You know, put a tablespoon or a half a tablespoon of olive oil in there, and then of course concentrate on eating like chicken, rice, lean ground beef, garbanzo beans, stuff like that. Yeah, oats is fine, especially at your age. And if you could throw in oats. You could throw in like a quarter or a half a cup of oats to that shake as well. You know, yeah, peanut butter definite. So there's all kinds of ways to bulk up on those shakes, along with eating, lean more so if you want during the day. You get some lean beef, you get lean ground beef, you can make lean cheeseburgers. You get some nice ground, chicken tenderloins, saute them up or bake them in the oven, put them in the air fryer. There's a lot of different things you could do. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. I like peanut butter and fluff. You know. All right. If you left, Crane, thank you again for everything, and Marcus, thank you for everything too. Thank you, Marcus, for the definitely appreciate that, guys. No, they don't have zero sugar fluff, but you know what? A little bit of fluff. Do you have diabetes? Because honestly, yeah, but you know what? The jelly will affect you just like the fluff in a way. Yeah, but the jelly wouldn't be good for you with type 2 diabetes either, Marcus. Morning, Alan. Welcome. Yeah, I don't think for the type 2, I don't think um I mean, a little bit of jelly's fine, but like I said, if you want to use a little bit of fluff, you could do it because there's only 4 grams of sugar in fluff, and I believe there's more grams of sugar in it. But actually, there's unsweetened jelly, right? So if you drink whey, it doesn't spike your blood sugar. For you, Marcus, if you're gonna do any type of shake, I would put olive oil in there, teaspoon of raw olive oil, tablespoon, I mean, or 2 tablespoons. That's gonna slow down digestion. Okay, man. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, then just eat the peanut butter, Marcus. And you might be able to get unsweetened jelly. I don't know if they have low calorie jelly or unsweetened jelly, but I would just recommend just eating the peanut butter. You know, you could even take a little bit of stevia. Um, Sweet and low would probably be okay, but I don't know if you like a taste of it. But you could take a little bit of stevia and like sprinkle it on that peanut butter just to give it like a little sweeter taste, to mimic like like putting sugar on it, but to mimic like that jelly if you wanted. Now doesn't that banana spike your blood sugar? Because I heard bananas are really high glycemic. The banana, when you check your blood sugar after that. They just filming. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. No, this is what a lot of people, like they say, they ask what the theme of the lives are, and they're just to help people, to get people to come on board. And then I get on different topics here and there. And as today, people learn quite a bit about some dieting, some ways to get extra calories in. Um, so I like to give that advice out there, because that's all stuff that everybody's doing on YouTube, anyways. You know, yeah, that's true, Marcus. Yeah, as long as you have it easy and slow, yeah, yeah, that's how you kind of want it. Easy and slow, you know? Rufino, how are you? Welcome, my man. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. I just had a nice blend. I feel better after that, though. It's weird. Never want to make them, but like after I do, I feel a lot. I feel a lot. I guess you could say healthier. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it. And I put a lot of stuff in that blend. A lot of stuff. That was a nice blend, and it had a lot of fruits in there, but like kumquats and blueberries and ginger, garlic. That's not fruits, but half green apple, half three quarters a whole lemon. Um, yeah, yeah, it was nice. Well, just filming. I've actually been trying to do this since 2017, 2018. If you go all the way down the 700 and something videos, you'll see it. And then last January, about a year ago, I was at 357 subscribers, stagnant. And I did ASMR at McDonald's where I held up the cheeseburger and the quarter pounder and a thumb up. And it sort of hit 1,000 views within a few days. So then I just kept the ASMR, and then I finally hit the 1,000 subscribe mark in June, I think it was, and I was monetized, and I've been just working my tail off since, and I'm now at over 3,400 subscribers. So I gained about 3,000 subscribers in a year. Over that. Well, about 3,000 in a year. So I've been trying hard. This is something that I didn't think I'd ever see 3,400 subscribers. I didn't think I'd see 1,000. I didn't think I'd see 2,000. You know, but this is something that I've been really, really, really trying hard with. Probably the hardest thing I've tried in a long time. I'm on here doing lives for 2 to 3 hours at a time sometimes. I think I did like a couple lives yesterday for like probably a total of like 5 hours between the two of them. Doing one now. I had some workout lives and stuff, so I mean that's even more time. So I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. It's just hard now with everything because I gotta get like 1,000, like 1,000, 2,000 views a day on my videos to really, kind of, but we'll see what happens over time. I'm hoping. It could be possible. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 6 or 7, but we'll see. All right, just filming. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you subscribed. I appreciate everything. Share and share. Yeah. Share and share again. Share and share and share and share again. Feels weird because I share and share and share again. All right. Take care, my man. Thank you. Thought I was having a problem with the wash. Everybody still on here? All right, everybody. Well, I shall be back. I got to go do a couple things. Got to wash a few things. So, yeah, I shall be back.